Oh no.
Hi guys! Today we're
She's
gonna be
back.
doing another just kind of ship with me
Sounds of shipping.
chit chat video with the sounds of shipping as well as Amelia crying upstairs because she can't be down here right now. First thing that I want to say before we even get into the video, show our new tape gun.
Hey.
We got two new tape guns. I have a subscriber named Charlene who sent us two tape guns to help
I guess
make
she felt
shipping.
bad because I was like holding the roll of tape. It's like, okay.
So thank you so much, Charlie. We once did have a tape gun a long time
It's
ago.
around here buried somewhere, but it's a really big one too.
Yeah. So I have no idea where it got to. So thank you for sending those. That's gonna make things way more easier on us. So,
I'm noisy.
yeah, it's okay. These types of videos right now, currently, we're just doing like a chit chat thing while, you know, mainly Eric packs, but I'm sure he'll have me do a couple of things.
I'll put her to work.
So how many things did we have sell this weekend? Today is
It was an okay weekend.
Monday, so.
Good for some, bad for others. It's a lot of cheaper stuff, but
Hey,
it's
that's
22
fine.
items
22.
for a grand total of $1,075.
Woohoo! Which is good because I think we're going
Two
to an
went to
auction later,
subscribers.
spending more money. Yeah, I gotta write out 2 notes today. So, I've been trying to put some Halloween stickers in my packages for you guys. So, what are you packing up right now, Eric?
Something I didn't think you'd ever sell. Here you
Oh my gosh, yeah. I sold that weird golf, just like sculpture thing. I won this at an auction. Do you remember what we paid for it, Eric?
You want it at an auction?
Yeah, we won it at an auction.
I don't remember.
I know it wasn't much.
I'd have to go find the invoice.
Yeah, it wasn't much because I don't think anyone was really interested in it. I thought it was cool and unique, and someone else obviously did too because it's sold.
Oh, see, I'm confused. You got another thing like that at a church yard sale.
Yeah, that
Not
one.
this one.
That one hasn't sold yet.
Was this
but
something you bid on specifically?
I think so.
Or
yeah.
did it just come with other stuff?
No, I bid on it specifically. Oh, I was like, what is in my pocket? I bought an extra battery down in case my
I
camera
gotta get some
dies
void
out.
filled.
So what do you want to talk about, Eric?
What do I want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm bad with this kind of thing. So yeah, because I'm so bad with that kind of thing, if you guys have suggestions for what we can chat about in these videos, any kind of questions we can answer, we can do like a question and
I mean,
answer type
we have a
thing.
little preparedness here.
Yeah, we put all of the stuff out. We gather everything that's sold, so it's all right here ready to be packed up.
We were gonna discuss because of some was it YouTube comments? Yeah, it was YouTube comments.
About
I think somebody had said in the comments at one point, we do read comments, that I think that you make like $250,000 a year. I don't know where they got this number from, but
I wish.
and then we had commented back, and I think the person proceeded to try and imply that we don't pay taxes or something. I was like, oh, that's nice. I write those checks, so I can assure you, we pay taxes, and they're not pretty.
Yeah, there's no way I make that much. I do remember there was I guess someone who makes YouTube videos that supposedly tells you what each YouTuber
Oh yeah,
makes
we'll
or something.
we'll get into that.
Yeah,
We'll skip
those are
that.
not
Let's-
accurate at all. So don't ever believe any of those things.
Let's stick with the eBay, because that's what they were saying.
Okay.
I think they said 250,000. I'm gonna say, I wish.
Yeah, we're nowhere near that.
We do
right?
not make that. We're getting better and better, I'll tell you that much. So I wrote down, this is just the numbers that go in your charts. It's not completely exactly what went into our pocket or anything. But in 2021, now this is gonna be high. Some people are gonna think this is great, this is high. There's probably some people that are gonna be like, well, that's just average. Some people are gonna be like, well, I blow that away. We made $85,300. This is not a gloaty video. It seems like... I think that's why a lot of people probably don't talk about this. You don't want to gloat about it.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near what someone was claiming, kind of thing.
So yeah, they thought we made $250,000. I'm gonna keep saying I wish.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point.
I mean, that's goals. That's the dream, but not there yet.
I did figure someone would have the curiosity and we sold 1,835 items last year. I think the average sale price was $46.49, which is not bad because we do sell a lot of cheap things.
Yeah.
Like the bulk of our money probably comes from sales that are like 30 and under.
Yep. It adds up though. It really does.
You sell like 4 or 5 things in a day that's like $25. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really not that bad. And
Yeah, some people won't touch those kinds of things. Like some people, their business model is they'll only sell things that will profit them so much.
I don't like go out of my way to find things that sell for $20, but when they're right in front of your face.
Yeah, especially if
And
like
they
you're
cost a quarter
at a
or
yard
dollar.
sale. Yeah, if you're at a yard sale and you're paying a quarter for something, you could get $20 for. Like, that's a no-brainer to me. The only downfall to that, I would say, for us anyway, in our situation currently, is we do not have a lot of space. We are quickly running out of space to hold the inventory that we do have.
It's not an uncommon problem.
So,
though.
yeah, that
I
is
talk to
a
people at auctions,
big
and
problem.
some of them guys are like, "Oh, I got 4 or 5 storage units," and I'm like, "Well, that's awful. Like, I wouldn't want that. That's a lot of money going out. It's like another mortgage almost."
No.
Storage units around here are expensive for any kind of size.
Next thing we're gonna be packing up, we sold a pair of men's roller skates.
Just got my tape gun.
Well, there's 2, so you know. Oh, he already claimed that as his though.
I claimed them both for myself.
Okay, well they're both.
One's got
Eric's,
clear
I
tape,
guess.
one's got eBay tape.
Well, that's smart. Anyway, we sold a pair of these men's roller skates. I think we paid $10 for these at a yard sale, and they sold, I believe, for $69.99. I want to say, yeah.
That's
So
kinda
people
crazy.
are still buying up roller skates. If you see them and they're cheap enough, I would definitely pick them up.
Look them up.
Well,
I would,
yeah,
definitely.
not like every single pair is
It's like with
worth-
anything, not all roller skates are created equal.
Yeah, that's with anything. Not everything is created equal as far as resale value goes.
You cannot give away one Department 56 house and then
The
make
next one
400
sells
on the
for
next one.
400, yeah. Also, just kind of wanted to make mention too, I mean, you guys know, like, most of our sourcing, especially in the warmer months, is at yard sales, and they are coming to a close. Back to school started.
Yeah, they seem like they're coming to a
And-
premature close.
Yeah, like
They've
each
been
week,
very crummy.
there's
the past few
barely
weeks.
any yard sales to go to. So we're gonna be starting to source more at auctions. I'll probably go to thrift stores a little more during the colder months. I also want to go to a couple of antique stores as well, because last time we went to an antique store, I found a Cody Foster snowman that sold for really good money.
Yeah, we're actually going to one that's local to look to see what they got for Halloween.
Yeah,
again
we
this
like to
year.
go look for stuff for ourselves typically when we go to antique stores, but on a rare occasion we'll find something to resell.
These skates are heavy.
Yeah.
You have to mind me, I'm not used to using a tape gun, so this is actually like much slower for me. I'm used to just with my hands. Oh my god, what do these things weigh? Skates are heavy though.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
That
They're very
is-
heavy. That's like
It's pretty much like 8 pounds.
8 pounds for some roller skates.
Ugh.
Where did it go? It went to Florida.
How much is that going to cost to ship?
$14.92. So get your skates cheap.
Yeah. Next item I'm going to pack this up was a top by June and Hudson. Pretty sure I got this at a fill-a-bag rummage sale. And it sold for $15.99. So I'm going to, as I showed in the last video, I put my clothes and stuff in these clear poly bags.
And then a poly mailer.
Yeah, poly
These guys are
mailer.
relatively cheap. Don't really weigh anything. There's your poly mailer.
Thank you.
It's Halloween here already. We got the skull mugs.
I got that for Eric on Etsy for Christmas one year.
Got a couple of them.
Okie dokes. Here is your shirt.
How do we do this?
You're
We
doing
throw it on
it.
the scale.
So in the poly mailer, it weighs 6. Actually, it went kind of down when I threw it. I threw it on there. 6 ounces.
Okay.
I feel so bad because the dog is upstairs crying, but she can't be down here when we're trying to pack stuff up. I don't want to accidentally step on her because she loves being right at your feet, like, all the time. You can't walk without her little nose, like, touching the back of your leg. I think last time we were having issues with printing the eBay labels.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, that was fixed, so no problem. Alright, our next item we are shipping out are these snazzy shoes. Ooh,
Snazzy.
Snazzy shoes. These are by Massimo Matteo. And we sold these for $39.99. We took a best offer
What
on
size
this.
are they? They look big.
They are a size 9.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They're really nice.
I usually just wrap shoes in
Italian made.
a piece of packing paper so the leather doesn't rub against the other shoe the entire way, and throw them in a priority shoe box. Those shoes fit in there. You're actually surprised at what fits
Yeah.
in
Those are nice boxes.
there. Dunzo. We'll put one
Easy
piece.
peasy.
Easy peas.
But yeah,
So-
as we were saying, what were you going to say? I kind of cut you off there.
Oh, though we're doing a little better this year with like the earnings on eBay.
Yeah, I feel like every year it gets better and better. And obviously now that we're doing it full time, it should be getting better and better. We definitely don't want to get worse or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I've said before, like, I've been selling since
struggle with tape guns.
since 2001 is when I started reselling.
And that was just mostly for...
Yeah, that was just for like fun money, basically, because I still live with parents and everything.
You had to buy your computers and...
Yeah, I paid for my own car, I paid for my computer, I paid all my car insurance. This was before I had my first job ever. So, I mean, eBay's been a part of my life for so long. It just recently became a part of like my full-time life.
So, just how we're doing this year, we have just topped the 95,000 mark, and it is what, the very end of August. What is
So
it?
we're not
August
quite at the end of the
today.
year. Yeah.
That's, I guess we'll get the bragging rights to say we're 6 figures next year. My guess is we're gonna hit 115,000 maybe. It's hard to say because you never know how December's gonna go. Last December was like an $11,000 month on its own, if not
December
more.
was fantastic, and we got a lot of nice Christmas stuff right now. So a lot of expensive, nice Christmas stuff. So hopefully that helps with December sales if people are looking for Christmas specific things.
We're 10,000 past last year,
That's
and
good.
we only sold 1,693 items opposed to 1,835. So we sold less,
sold less and made
more. I think the average sale according to eBay was $56.03.
That's pretty good.
So it went up a little bit. That's a hard number to bring up,
yeah.
especially when you're like selling that much stuff. Like selling something big barely touches that number.
Yeah, I mean, and Eric and I, we're just, normal, everyday people. There's nothing
like,
special about us.
There are people in this area that are absolutely kicking our butts.
Oh, yeah, for
Like,
sure.
and we find them all the
For
time.
sure.
Some of them are really nice.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Yep.
But they've been doing it for years and years, full time.
Yeah, for much longer.
They don't just
full-time.
do like eBay. They do shows. They do flea markets.
Mm-hmm.
They do online. Have antique.
booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing. Like, you just got to keep working at it. That's basically
small time.
all you can do is just keep working at it. Don't get discouraged and just keep going. Keep
It's
trucking
hard.
along.
It's hard to build at first. I think.
It is.
Like when you don't have like the capital to work with.
Yeah, that
Once you
took
get
a
to
while.
a certain point where you can just keep rolling your money over,
Mm-hmm.
then you're able to spend more. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, you got to spend more to make more.
You do. Yeah.
Especially if you want to get into like nicer items and go to auctions. Auctions cost.
Yeah, well, when we first started, like, going to auctions...
We'd spend like $300-$400.
Yeah,
And that was a
weren't-
lot to
Yeah, that
us.
was a lot to us. But in the grand scheme, it's not that much that we sometimes spend now. So it just, at
It's
first...
like 2,000 plus sometimes.
Yeah, at first I was always like, oh my gosh, we don't have enough money to spend at the auction to put, through with our inventory type of thing, but you know, we're spending more when we have to, basically.
Yeah, when a
sometimes
bunch
we
of
get
stuff comes
lucky.
up.
Yeah, sometimes we get lucky.
But
and
we never
things
dip
don't.
into our money. There's a separate bank account.
Yeah, you should always have a separate bank account when you're doing this kind of thing. Definitely make sure you have a separate bank account. That is like super important.
Plus, you need it for your taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
When you get hit with like a, man, I think, I'm gonna guess, I have to go up and look at the papers, but I think federal last year was somewhere in the neighborhood of 13,000, something like that.
Something like that.
Or it might have been federal and state together. We're
Taxes.
pretty good with our deductions, and that's important too. But that's
Yeah,
still
you need to keep all of your records,
that's a lot
everything
of money
that you're
like,
spending.
That hurts my gut to write a check like that.
Yeah, I don't get money back come tax time. Doesn't happen.
No.
Always be paying in.
Nope.
Paying in a lot. Alright, this next item we're packing up is this perfume decanter. This actually went to a subscriber named Ruth Ann, so thank you for your purchase. I'm going to, with things like this, I like to wipe them down with just a microfiber cloth to get rid of any kind of like fingerprints that might be on it.
Nobody wants glass with my fingerprints all over it. It's like you should clean your glass before you list it. It makes a huge difference.
So I'm going to go ahead and write up a note for her to put in my package.
And then wipe it off again before you ship it, because sometimes you get a little dust on stuff.
Yeah, if it sits for a little while.
That is a, what is that? How much does that hold? A half an ounce?
Yeah, it doesn't hold a whole lot, but it's beautiful
heavy.
looking.
Heavy,
Absolutely
heavy.
beautiful.
Very heavy.
I picked that up at an estate sale. Eric and I don't really go to estate sales very often.
I don't see them advertised very often.
I feel like there's not a ton of estate sales around
We're
that
just
area.
missing them, I'll tell you that much.
You think so?
I think so.
We'll have to keep an eye out
Kind
on
of
them
like
a little
options. Like, didn't she have a note? I think you put
Yes.
a note in there.
All right, so our next item were these two wooden bowls.
I think they're planters.
Planters. I don't even know what the hay they are.
What the hay they are?
They are turned wood vase vessel basket planters. We got those. We got those at a
They're open
thrift store.
segment. That's
Open segment
really would be your technical term.
planters.
They have a bunch of little holes you can see through.
Eric actually found these.
got
He knows
blocker
more about
face,
them
so
than I do. Got these at a thrift store, right? What'd you pay for them? Do you
I
remember?
don't know, like maybe $8, something like that.
$8 for the both?
Yeah, they came together.
Oh, they came together.
Yep.
They sold for $49.99. We got, like, the person who purchased this, like, sent a message with their order.
You want me to read the message? The note.
Sure.
There was a note, a buyer's note.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I kind of understand once we go through this whole thing. Look, since you don't answer questions, you can cancel my order if both items are not included.
I was kind of like, okay, I never got a message.
No, we never
with
got a message from him.
question. So, like, I messaged him back saying, like, you know, like, I never got a message from you, but, you know, both of them are included. If you still want them, obviously we'll go through with the order. If not, I can cancel. But what did they respond
They
back?
messaged back that I guess they
you
tried to send a
messaged him back
question,
after
and
that.
eBay told them we are not accepting
Yeah, I don't know.
inquiries or something
I don't
like
know
that.
what's
So I don't
going
know
on
what's
there.
going on there.
I don't know what's going on there because we get messages. I get messages
All
all the time.
Yeah,
So
frequently.
I'm not quite sure like what happened there. At first,
Could be something. Could have lost signal.
Yeah.
Could be user error. Could legitimately be something wrong, but I don't get what.
I don't know. I can't on my app like figure anything out.
I'm so noisy.
It's okay. I can't on my app figure anything out, but when I go upstairs to like the computer, I'm gonna look and make sure there's not something weird in my settings, like set
I
wrong.
don't think so, because other people can send messages.
Yeah, and I can't imagine that you could turn off being able to
Yeah.
not have someone send a question about something. That doesn't seem right.
Regardless, in the description it had measurements for both of them.
And it was in the pictures.
But
of
not.
both.
But if it actually told him that, I'd be kind of irritated too. So I
Yeah.
just kind of shrugged it off and said whatever.
Yeah, he still wanted them though.
Here we go. Tape gun shit.
What you want to do next?
I don't know. What was I? Oh, I have the YouTube number.
Oh.
And
Eric's better
I
at
only
figuring
wrote
out,
down
like,
YouTube.
account stuff for me.
we are not big YouTubers.
Nope.
We generally like worry about the eBay side more than YouTube.
Yeah.
Which, contrary to what every Facebook group believes, like YouTubers are ruining the business and they make more on YouTube than they do. I mean, maybe that applies to
That
some,
might
but it
apply
doesn't
to
apply
some
to me.
people, but it does not apply to us.
I make far more. We
make far more on eBay than we do on YouTube.
Yeah, so I don't have the numbers for this year because like those things run kind of behind. But last year we made for
on
YouTube 16,108.57. So a little over 1,000 a month.
Which isn't
Some
bad.
people are probably like,
people,
wow, and other people are like, I can make that a video.
Yeah. Yeah, there are plenty of people out there who make. Oh
the
my
nice
gosh.
thing about YouTube,
I can't even like fathom how much they're making.
Depending on what you do on YouTube, it's like really the only cost is your camera and your time. Like, unless you're like a channel that is like forced to constantly buy things to show and review, then you probably spend a lot on your channel. But I would say we might have spent $1,000 to run that channel. I think I bought this camera, and I think I bought
this
the
camera
GoPro.
and the GoPro.
So maybe a little over 1,000, because this wasn't a cheap camera.
Yeah.
This is like a Sony, they call it like a vloggy, what is it, a ZZ-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty nice camera.
It is a nice camera.
It like does really well in focusing on stuff when you hold it up. That's why we bought it.
Yeah, especially since I do a lot of hauling.
And that's one thing a lot of people struggle with, where you have to like hold your
Yeah.
hand up so
Yeah,
that
if
the
you
camera will
yeah,
focus.
if
This
you-
is pretty good at
if you
prioritizing.
Watch people who do videos that are like showing things, and you get that like it doesn't want to focus and it's blurry type of thing. This camera, oh, I don't have it on product showcase right now, so it's not even gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
well,
gonna
there's
work.
a setting, and like they made it specifically for
Yeah,
that.
there is a specific setting, and I don't have it on right now
'Cause I
because
remember
I'm not really showing
When it came
things.
out, I was watching a YouTube video with like, it was from Sony about how it works, and it was like, the guy was talking about for you makeup vloggers, like, bam, focus, bam, focus, bam, focus. It was like, you were sold on that.
It sold me. It definitely sold me on it.
Box.
In a box.
In a box.
All right, our next item is what is that, a Game Boy?
Yeah, Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance, Legend of Zelda. We sold this for, it's just for the cartridge.
Just the cartridge.
We sold it for $29.99.
And I just sold another one recently for what, $69. I
$69.99.
had a case.
Yeah, that came with, we won like a couple games together at an auction. I think we paid $17.50 for all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple other Game Boy things.
Yeah.
For yous that don't know anything about video games or whatnot, if you just glance, most people know, pay attention to Pokemon. Zelda,
It's also
just
a
as
good
hot.
one. Yeah.
Not every single game. Most of them though are pretty good. I put my cartridges in a little tiny box.
Yeah, just to keep
I don't
them
want
protected. You
somebody's
don't
like
want
16-pound
yeah,
padded
you
envelope
don't want
falling on
something
mine.
smashing that. There's always a chance that it could happen, so it's better to be safe than sorry, in my opinion, when it comes to shipping stuff.
But absolutely, never look past a Pokemon game. Never look past a Zelda game. And cartridges, not much goes wrong with cartridges.
People will buy just the cartridges.
Now you need to make sure they're authentic, because they do counterfeit. Probably the Zelda, but the Pokemon get counterfeited a lot.
Yeah, I
There's
did
plenty
see
of
that a lot.
videos that'll help you
Figure
pick
it out.
Yeah. And if not, you could probably go into your game store and they'll let you know.
Alright, next item we have Monster High doll. This one was for Amanita Nightshade, I think her name was.
Monster High is hot.
It's going international. It sold for $49.99. I got that at an auction.
To me,
I'd say I
that's
paid about
crazy.
$11 for
I
it.
usually put them in bags, so like if
Yeah,
by
just to
chance that
protect.
box ends up in the rain or something, or
Yeah,
hair
so it
doesn't.
doesn't get all like wet and grungy.
Other than that, I don't do much. Just
So
throw
this
them in
is
a
going
box.
through the GSP program.
Just
So
a little
basically, if someone internationally buys something, we just ship it to their warehouse in Kentucky.
Is that where this one's going?
Mhm.
She made mention earlier about a channel that like says what you made.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like,
It's
No.
not accurate. It is not accurate.
Social.Blade also is
It's not
very accurate. I think
yeah.
Social.Blade will be like, they make between $5,250 and $1,200 a day or something. Like they really go. But I think that channel probably uses like the old formula where it's like a set amount per so many views.
Yeah.
And
There's
it's
so much
not
more.
that simple.
Yeah, there's so much more that goes into YouTube videos now.
At one point,
It used to be views.
just the views, and then it got switched. Their longer videos tend to make more money.
The longer watch time.
Honestly, time of the year
Also,
is a
depending
big
on the
factor.
price of advertisement.
They go, I don't know, this might bore some people, but YouTube goes in 3-month spans, so it'd be January, February, March. January, worst month of the year. Why? Because December, everybody paid for advertising and they're not spending the money in January. So then you go into February, it gets a little better. March, that's the end of a quarter. Companies are spending their most on advertising. And then it starts back over for 3 months. So, if that makes any sense. So every time you get to your 3-month mark, you might notice, hey, I'm doing just as well as I was last month, but I'm making less. That's why. There are exceptions. Holidays, Super Bowl. Post a video on Super Bowl Sunday. You make more money.
Yep, because advertisements
they just spend
cost
more money
us,
that day.
yeah.
It's not just on the Super Bowl. It's all advertising. There is no set formula you can use. I've been watching YouTube for about, 4 years with your other channel and
Every
everything.
channel is just different, basically, as far as like what people are making.
Yeah, if someone's making so much per 1,000 views, the next person is not making the same. It could be far more, it could be far less. I don't quite know where that whole you make $1 per 1,000 views comes from. Maybe at one point in time it was like that. I was gonna say.
Alright, next item we're shipping out is this little guy. See, I don't have my product showcase feature on, so when I'm showing the things, it might be a little bit blurry.
At the end of my rack.
So this here came on a tray of something that we won at an auction. It is signed in
That wasn't
pencil.
the one from the yard sale?
Was it from a yard sale?
Yeah, you sold another one. Didn't you pick up
Gosh, I don't
two?
even
See, you
remember.
don't even know.
Anyway, it is signed Isabelle, 94. It sold for $20.71.
What bids? What'd you start it at?
I think it was $12.99 I started it at. So that was a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting that from that. I mean, it's cute, but that's why I like sometimes putting stuff on auction, especially if it's something that I can't find listed currently, because you get surprised by some things.
Oh, I have one more thing about YouTube, too.
What's that?
That number, they do not take taxes off of that either. So you gotta save for that one.
Yep.
YouTube kind of treats you like a private contractor. They don't want nothing to do with you. They pay you what they have to pay you. There's no other contact. I mean, as far as we're concerned, like, I don't know if YouTube reaches out. I'm sure they do for certain videos. They probably get some people, like content creators in. Not that fancy.
Yeah.
But you get those checks. Those checks seem decent, but no taxes. So you're going to pay your federal, you're going to pay your state, you're going to pay your local out of that.
Yep. As stated, always owing. Always owing.
It's not a big deal if you don't
never
go
getting
and blow all your money. Most of ours get saved, except for when we're buying things
Stuff
to sell.
Yeah,
Like,
we're not buying inventory. 9 ounces on that guy. 9 ounces on the Santa Claus.
it's like I've seen a couple people over the years like panic in January, like their channel is failing. And it's like, no, it's the Christmas rush is over.
Yeah.
The Christmas rush goes past Christmas. It goes right up to New Year's. I mean, last Christmas we sold tons of stuff that week after Christmas, and had almost. We didn't have returns last Christmas. No returns.
Yeah, that was
That was like usually you're
surprising.
prepared for like multiple items to come back because
surprising.
that's the
sorry.
Christmas spirit.
I don't know if you look. It was 9 ounces on that guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him.
The poor dog is still upstairs crying.
Yeah, well, we're gonna wrap up here soon. I got a lot of packages to do.
And we
I gotta make the
go
post
to an
office before we go to an auction.
preview. Next item going out. This is also going to a subscriber named Joanne. She purchased this little ceramic panther figure. I actually just got that the footage video that was just posted today. That was in. I think I paid 75 cents for him. And he sold for
Kind of reminds me of
$12.99.
those big ones.
Yeah, it
the
definitely
other day.
does. It reminded me of those big, large panthers as well. That's why I picked it up. I thought it was so cute. Yeah. So I wrote out a note to Joanne, and I've been giving these little like Halloween stickers since Halloween's gonna be here before you know it.
Yeah, I don't know how many of those. Yeah, we still got a few of those stickers.
Yeah, I got those stickers at a yard sale, but
While supplies last.
I'm sure I'll get more. Give me
Always
a
looking
reason to
at
buy
it. She's
more.
always like looking for like little things to throw in with packages. We get some subscribers that buy stuff. Like I said, it was 2 out of 22. At least 2 that let us know.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
you do
so
buy something, you should leave a buyer's note. So
Yeah,
you know.
definitely let me know so that I can write you a note.
Is that going to be it, or is there anything else?
I think we're pretty much done. I feel like we talked about what we wanted to talk about. We wanted to talk about a little addressing like those rumors of what
Man,
we're not
like I
actually
saw
making.
it was 250K. I was like, ooh, I should have my own pole barn by then, right?
But yeah, we'll definitely keep making these types of videos.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, this telling you what we made is no way gloating. It's, I don't know, it's
Yeah,
just kind of
it's just-
transparent. Are you curious?
Yeah, there's people who I'm sure are curious, and people who, you know, might have heard things and are thinking that it's accurate and it's not, and that type of thing. But yeah, so if you have any kind of questions that you'd want like answered in
Topic.
these, or topic that we
Do our
can just
best.
talk about, just doing these like chit chat type videos, let us know down in the comments of this video, so the next time it rolls around, I'll be able to look back and
Yeah, kind of
write
like to
down.
make one of these like every Monday morning.
It would be
but
nice.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes
just
it's hard, like
time
finding
doesn't
the time.
allow. Because
Yeah,
this really, what you see is like 12, 15 minutes. It's probably like an hour and a half for us to like actually
get
through
everything
things.
shipped out and all of that stuff. So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, let us know down in the comments anything that you would like to ask as far as questions go. And we will see you next time.